Today, this is just another building along Danforth Avenue, but in 1995, a gruesome discovery beneath this property launched one of Toronto's most high-profile cold cases. And now, nearly 30 years later, investigators say they have finally identified the victim in a murder they believe happened nearly 90 years ago. The investigation began on May 18, 1995, when demolition workers uncovered the remains of a woman under 1515 Danforth Avenue and what later became Robertson Motors, an auto dealership. A forensic examination determined that the woman had been intentionally buried and suffered at least 6 blunt force injuries to the head from a hammer-like weapon.
Because she had been buried for so long, there was very little physical evidence.
For nearly 30 years, the Danforth lady remained unidentified.
It was one of Toronto's biggest mysteries.
Then, in 2024, with the use of Investigative Genetic Genealogy, investigators were finally able to identify the woman as Mary McLeod Moffat.
We utilized a bone that we thought may give us some DNA that was not degraded, and we were lucky enough to have that happen. We were able to sequence it as we need to for genealogy.
Mary was born in Aberdeenshire, Scotland in 1905 and immigrated to Canada with her family in 1913. Through historical records, family interviews, and evidence, investigators believe she was murdered around April 1936, nearly a century ago. And the primary suspect was Mary's husband, Andrew Lloyd Moffat.
He had a few different wives, and it seems like Mary had probably found out that he had married somebody else while he was still married to her, and that may have precipitated what happened.
Investigators say it's believed Moffat operated a tire business beside the property where her remains would remain hidden for decades. He also assumed the alias Drake Lloyd Cummings and lived in the United States and Vancouver before dying in 1985.
It's a very intriguing case, and it's a great one to solve. We're just absolutely thrilled that we can actually put a name to Mary.
While Mary's husband, the primary suspect in this case, can never be prosecuted, for Toronto police, this case highlights the power of investigative genetic genealogy, allowing them to not only identify Mary, but uncover what happened to her nearly 90 years ago. Lexy Benedict, Global News.